Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch another episode of The Bad Batch. This is Season 2, Episode 4. I don't know what this one is called yet, but last episode was super good. We followed Crosshair and Cody the whole time as they went on a mission to kind of like destabilize or kind of like get the current governor of this city planet out of the position of power, rescue the governor that they wanted to put in place, and just kind of take over the whole spot for the Empire. And the whole process of getting through it was super cool, like seeing the clones methodically work their way through the resistance. I mean, it was very much reminiscent of like classic Clone Wars episodes where the clones are on this like rambunctious adventure, you know, shooting droids and winning and doing a great job. Except in this case, they're not doing it for the good team. And you're supposed to feel slightly convicted about it. And the new governor orders Cody to execute the old governor lady, and he refuses to do it. And Crosshair does it instead. And then Cody hits him with the line where he's like, we're our own people, and we have to deal with the actions. Like, we have to live with the things that we've done. And a lot of people have assumed that he's thinking back to, you know, betraying Obi-Wan and what he thinks it was his choice, but, you know, he doesn't realize that he was controlled. This is my cat. You want to contribute to the Bad Batch episode? What do you think's going to happen in episode 4? You don't have any ideas? You're thinking? I forgot what I was saying. Maybe, I think maybe Cody is regretting the actions that he did against Obi-Wan, even though they weren't entirely his fault. He's kind of imparting a little bit of his thought process onto Crosshair, because Crosshair is kind of having to live with the fact that he bailed on the other members of the Bad Batch, and, you know, he's getting more and more reasons to ditch the Empire and go join them again. And that might end up being what Commander Cody does, because he went AWOL at the end of the episode. So I'm really curious to see what his future holds. But otherwise, I'm really excited to jump into this next episode. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me. Helps my channel grow and helps my videos get seen more. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider checking out my Patreon. That is linked in the description below. Sometimes on Patreon I post these videos slightly early, so if you're interested in that as well, consider checking it out. But otherwise, let's jump into Season 2, Episode 4 of The Bad Batch. Faster. Gotta go fast.
I got you this time.
Well, she wins.
Quit running up the power bill. It's time to get to work. I got another job for you.
Hunter and Echo aren't back from the other mission yet.
I would not call transport.
Is it just going to be these three?
Nerf nuggets a mission.
You're gonna be my security crew.
For what?
We will require a more detailed briefing than that.
Yeah. Echo. That's not Echo, that's why am I blanking on his name? He's the smart one. He broke his leg last episode. Tech. Tech is just
I am beginning to
not sure.
The need for added security in a place like
Looks
this.
like his leg is fixed though. So this episode, well, I guess it doesn't have to be a super long time if they have access to like a healing tank or something like that. Pod racing.
It's called riot racing.
Well, that's not as cool as pod racing. Oh, they can shoot each other?
Did you see that?
It appears anything goes out there.
The smoke's cleared and Tails taking the lead from Hyperrod.
Sounds like the announcer from episode 1.
Greetings, boss lady. Did you enjoy the show? It's impressive, wasn't it? Did you see me out there?
Who's the voice of that?
You have a problem with droids, human? You think you can make the split-second calculation to one out there? You want to challenge Teo?
It almost sounds like John Mulaney, but it's not.
Spectacled spectator.
Ah, spectacle, spectator.
Why? I'm gonna have to see who that voice is at the end.
You don't have to say it. I was about to save it for the corpse.
No, it's
Excuse me,
John
I'm gonna talk
Ralphio.
Right now, it's time I prepare for the next race, which I'm going to win.
Yeah, that's John Ralphio from Parks and Rec.
Cittern Scaleback. It's been a long time since I've seen your shiny claws around
That guy's
Safadoma.
really big.
Not gonna introduce me to your new crew?
No. You're not worthy.
You think your droid can beat my champ?
Yeah.
How about our standard side wager? Let's see who has the better racer.
Deal.
This is suspicious. He's probably got something lined up to stop her.
This race is personal.
This is business. And we've got a race to win.
I mean, I agree with Tech. It sounds personal. Oh, snap. Oh, that guy just died.
Be mindful of blaster fire. Safatomo Speedway is not liable for any injury, death, or disintegration.
That's wild.
Uh-oh, it's steel claw time.
They rigged the bet.
Come on, Teo.
Not much that Teo can do there. Oh, and Teo broke. Did Teo just die?
Maybe we can put them back together.
I'm here to collect, Sid.
Triple or nothing. Listen, side goons, you don't stand a chance.
One last race. If you win, we pay you double.
You don't know what you're getting into, kid.
I'm inclined to agree with him, Omega.
Yeah, I'm inclined to.
I am disinclined to acquiesce his request.
We race tomorrow. And I keep Sid as collateral.
Well, Tech's gonna have to rebuild this racer, and then they'll have Omega race? Because Heavy's too big.
I am more than capable. I am ready to...
Where are my arms and legs?
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone, buddy.
You know, instead of repairing him, we should be taking out that gangster.
We cannot apply our military tactics to this situation.
You could.
This is not the first time she has required our assistance due to her dealings with individuals of questionable integrity.
Yeah, she doesn't hang around the most morally upright citizens.
Sooner or later, those outcasts you're hanging out with will get to know the real Sid.
I might surprise you.
I doubt that.
I trust. Sid's gonna come in clutch. She's been kind of selfish up to this point, but I trust her now.
I'm sorry. Why exactly are you studying the track layout?
I am analyzing the course and patterns of the racers. It is fascinating.
He's doing machine learning.
It is all about strategy and skill, of which you have zero.
It's kind of funny that the robot is telling him that he's wrong.
Open your eyes, human. If you want to win out there, offense is the best.
We have a wipeout down in the
Sean Ralphio just got murked.
Heyo!
Oh boy.
Can't fix him in time. I would actually love for Teo to join the team, though. Tech is gonna race.
Be the racer.
Yes. Tech's analyzed everything. He's got it.
Hacksaw, the War Gnome Trojanics.
The War Gnome.
Quasar, the Trickster Flash Reactor. Hyper Rod on a 7-deuce blaster. And finally, Tag.
Oh, no one cheers for Tech.
Is that his name? Tag? Just Tag?
Tech's gonna win. I mean, you gotta guess that he's employing at least a couple racers here, right? They had 2 guys just to win the last bet. This bet's for double. Tech's gonna have to take that left tunnel to win.
Oh, what place is he in?
Last. But he's catching up.
Tech, you gotta be in front to win!
I know what I'm doing. It's called strategy.
No, it's called losing!
He's working off the air drifts.
Transmit the schematics of the left tunnel to my display.
On it!
Right now, shouldn't you just focus on not getting blown up?
I can do both.
He's gonna do some quick math in his head.
I need more speed.
Tech's coming in.
Well, what's he doing?
Oh, he's dropping off the weapons. He ain't need them.
A large
Part of the track is missing. That's why the race is avoided.
It is also the shortest tunnel.
But he's fast enough now to shoot the gap.
Whoa, looks like a couple blaster brains took the old Nellis Express to Lotho Minor. Oh,
Lotho Minor. Just gotta go quick. See, Tech can do it because he can go fast enough. Oh, what the heck? That guy did too? Oh, not quite. Yeah, just sit behind that guy and then slingshot around him. What if they crash across the finish line? I mean, Tech's gonna win, but... Woo! Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. All day. All day. That's all day. That's how it's done, baby boy.
You did it!
That's called math, bitch. He used his brain. Tech, this is a new career, baby.
We're here for sin.
Son, don't try it.
I'll make it up to you.
Yo, if this dude shoots Sid, I'm gonna be big mad.
you three.
What you want, boy?
That loyalty is admirable. But with Sid, it doesn't always go both ways. Watch your back.
It will now. She likes us now. Oh, you piece of garbage. You son of a bitch. Tell me story. Starring Brie D. Bradley Bates, Michelle Ang, Jonathan Liplow, Ben Schwartz, Teo. I knew it. You think I'm dumb? You think I don't know that, man? Front to back? Okay. Another fun episode of The Bad Batch. The Bad Batch. I liked that one. It's not as good as the last one by any means. It very much felt like a I don't want to say filler episode, because there was some character development. You know, we got further development with Sid a little bit, where she now feels slightly more ingratiated to the Bad Batch, right? Like, up until this point, they've kind of just been like hired muscle for her. Like, I mean, she kind of liked them, but very much was annoyed with them often. And it's just like, yo, I'm hiring you to do jobs, do the jobs or get out, like, type thing. Like, this isn't gonna last forever, you know, that type of stuff. But now that they like, I don't know if she fully appreciated them or like thought of them as like comrades or like peers in any sense, but now that they have like put themselves on the line to get her back, especially Omega, like Tech literally put his life on the line for her. I think she's gonna appreciate them a lot more, and is gonna be a lot more loyal to them. Like, the loyalty will go both ways. Even though that big guy said that with her it doesn't go both ways, I think in this case it will. I mean, it'll probably get called back to later in the season, I'm guessing. I'm guessing there's gonna be an opportunity where Sid maybe temporarily turns on them, or could, like, has the choice to turn on them. And because of like this episode and the camaraderie and friendship that they've built, maybe she decides not to, right? Or maybe she has the opportunity to walk away and maybe get some payment for betraying them, and she lies. Or maybe she dies. Maybe she puts her life on the line for the Bad Batch. That would be very interesting. We know what Wanda Sykes' character probably has to come back. You don't really like get Wanda Sykes to play a character for like 25 seconds in the first episode and then never see her again. So maybe down the line, maybe Wanda Sykes' character gets some info on the Bad Batch and is like gonna turn the Bad Batch in, and Sid has to like put herself on the line against Wanda Sykes' character, and she ends up dying or something. I don't know, because that's another big question: is how many of these people are going to make it out of this? Because we don't see the Bad Batch in Rebels, we don't see the Bad Batch in the original trilogy or beyond. We don't see him in Andor. We don't see him in any of that. So either they die, or something happens that removes them from the story. And that question is becoming more of a, not like an immediate, like, we need to answer this now, but like, it becomes a little bit more of a pressing question as we go along. You know, who knows how many seasons of the Bad Batch they're gonna do. Like, is this the last season? Are they doing, 3, 4, 5+ seasons of the Bad Batch like they did with Clone Wars and Rebels, or is it going to be like that Star Wars Resistance show that was like 1 or 2 seasons? It's pretty curious. I have no idea, how long they're planning to make this show go, and eventually you gotta if you're not gonna include these characters in future stories or like find a workaround to remove them from the storyline, then you gotta start killing them off. And in order to make those moments feel like they count and make them believable, you gotta set some things up early. And this might be one of those things, with Sid and her loyalty being called into question, or at least the possibility of her turning being called into question early on. But no, yeah, this episode otherwise felt somewhat fillery. I mean, it was just a fun. It's like the episode last season when they went to find the Rancor. I think it was episode 4 as well. Like episode 4 of last season, they went to find this like baby Rancor, and that it kind of gives off the same vibe of like, technically it's not filler because there's character growth and development going forward, but for the most part, the events of what go down don't have the biggest implications on the rest of what's going on. You know, especially when 2 of the main members in Hunter and Echo are just not there. Like, when you don't include a couple members, and it's just like three or four of the people, you know, it's probably not going to be the most key episode, right? And this one kind of did feel a lot like the Phantom Menace a little bit. Just like if you took that one pod racing section of the Phantom Menace where Anakin wins the race. Very much, I mean, we've seen that type of story 1,000 times, whether that's in Phantom Menace, whether that's in Speed Racer, Fast and the Furious, whatever, you name it. You know, we've seen the concept of like the good guys lose early on and then bet big on the final race and then end up winning the race when the bad guy tries to like cheat and destroy their car or whatever. So the concept wasn't new. It was executed well. I thought it was good. I really enjoyed Teo. I would not be upset if Teo joined the Bad Batch, weirdly. Like, you know, the floating droid is fine. You know, the droid they got from Camino, he's fine. But I really like Ben Schwartz. He's so good. He was really like iconic in Parks and Recreation as Jean-Ralphio, you know. They should have threw in. He should have had a line where he's like, when Tech is talking about defense, and he's like, defense is the worst. Like, would have been prime. But Ben Schwartz is so funny. He was really good in the show The After Party. He's been in tons of other stuff, but he's excellent. Really, really enjoy him. I wouldn't mind seeing Teo pop up again in future projects because, you know, keep Ben Schwartz working, baby. Keep Jean-Ralphio on that payroll. He's so good. And he's a solid voice actor. It took me a minute to piece the voice. I was like, is that John Mulaney? Because I literally just watched Puss in Boots and the Last Wish, and John Mulaney's in that, and I was like, it has hints of John Mulaney, but it's not John Mulaney. And then I forgot what else he said, and then I was like, oh, that's Jean-Ralphio. But he was really good. Liked that a lot. Yeah, I don't know if this episode, it didn't have the most development for the Bad Batch themselves, right? Like, Wrecker didn't get any development. I called him Heavy a couple times. That's not his name. It's Wrecker. He didn't really get any development. Omega a tiny bit. You know, her showing some like take control attitude and like stepping in for Sid and like backing Sid up. Kind of a little bit shows, you know, good stuff for her. Tech, I mean, I don't know if Tech like got development as a character. His leg is healed from, you know, 2 episodes ago, but other than that, like, nothing's new. So I think Sid is probably the one that received the most character development of this episode. And I'm curious to see how that affects her character going forward. Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of other Star Wars things, I just reacted to the season 3, official season 3 trailer for The Mandalorian, which comes out on March 1st. So if you guys haven't watched that video yet, it's just a couple videos ago. If you click on my channel, you should be able to find it really quick. I'll also link it in the description, so if you're looking for that, look in the description down below. I'm really excited for season 3 of The Mandalorian. We're most definitely not going to see any of these characters in that show, but, you know, we can hope. Because this will... when will this end? Will we have Bad Batch at the same time as Mando? Probably not. Maybe. Because this is, what, 15, 16 episodes in, like, a total of 13 weeks? And this was episode 4. So probably we probably get to like episode 8 or 10 by March 1st, which is when Mando season 3 comes around. So we'll probably have both of those going on at the same time. There's a book coming out in February sometime, or maybe early March, that connects to Jedi Fallen Order. So that'll be fun. And then I'll be playing Jedi Fallen Order on the channel in March, so if you're interested in watching me play that, definitely stick around for that. But yeah, lots of fun Star Wars stuff coming up on the channel in the coming weeks and months. So oh, and the next month or two is just like Pedro Pascal Central, because we got The Last of Us going on right now, and then we got Mando season 3 in March, so you know, it's all connected, baby. But no, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my videos get seen more. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description below. Again, sometimes I post reactions early over there, so if you're interested in that, consider checking it out. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.